Hello. Hello, friends. I'm a little bit later than my predicted time, but you know, stuff. Hi, Noctivita. Hi. Hi. Really quick to make sure I'm not about to lose a VOD that I want. I'm like saving them just barely before they drop. It's not good. I wish they just freaking stayed longer or forever. Yeah, I definitely would have lost one today that I want. An ESO one. Merkmeyer event. What else did we do that day? Velast. We're talking to Velast. What quest? Oh, I was doing Mage's Guild, I think. Yeah, Velast is Mage's Guild, right? Yeah, Sheogorath. Circus of Cheerful Slaughter is going to be the name of this one. Cheerful. You guys remember that one? That was pretty funny. Pretty funny quest. Hi. How are you, Noctivita? Head hurts really bad today, but I'm still smiling. My fault. I was like, when are the rest of those pixels gonna load?
It is this one's dream
Escaping?
to one day ride a moonlight.
What are we escaping? Good morning, teary face. Hi, Branford face. Ooh, do I have a daily reward ready? Oh, no, because I think it's 4. Jump in the gun. Ugh. Wait a second. Now I have a clock. Yesterday I did not have a clock, and I kept looking for it, and it wasn't there. Why is my clock? I have an intermittent clock for some reason. It's very strange. Why you default 480p? At least it's sourcing the video. Like it'll change it, you know, you can scale it. I think my internet is like crying today about something. Need to have a conversation, be friends with it again. Hi, Doctor. Happy Sunday. Hmm. What are you guys up to? You guys having a lovely day? My stream's all pixely for me and I have to like shrink it down so that it doesn't make me sad. I don't know if it's me or if it's what. I don't know what it is. Drama stamina. Running low on blessed thistle. Gram of stamina. Got groceries. That's about it for now. Nice. That's a lot for a Sunday. A sweet cup. Thanks, Canada Yeti. It's a Murloc. Dodger bought it for me when we went to BlizzCon. She's been to many BlizzCons. I've been to one. She bought it when we were at the one I went to. Because money. And because it's also hard to get tickets. And I'm not popular enough to get a press ticket. The popular WoW streamer quota has been met for the internet. So, it's fine, I get it. That's what it feels like anyway. But yeah, it's a Murloc. There's also a green one that exists. I do not have it. What else did I buy at BlizzCon? Did I buy a shirt? I know I bought one or two things, and then like this mug was on my list of things I kind of wanted, but I had like budgeted what I was allowed to spend at the shop, and she like knew I wanted it, so she's like, perfect, happy birthday. It was like past my birthday, but she does that where she's like, oh, I didn't get you a birthday gift this year, but here's this thing you want. Cool, perfect. Can't get those cups anywhere else? I don't know if it was exclusive. Like, it might be. It's probably on the Blizzard store. BattleNet store. Oh wait, they changed it. You can shop in the browser, in the launcher now.
Might have a word with my husband's
World of
new best friend.
Warcraft. What? Oh my goodness, guys, I finished here. Awesome. You should check Holy Priest.
Smell that air.
Ed's looking at his
Smells like
stats. WoW stats. Huh? What? Yes, I never. What? That's not true. Not true.
It mostly ranks you for a template.
I've mostly been in keys with you though.
But we haven't done.
Oh, my other tunes, right?
Just your one bit.
Why is JJ crying now? I don't know if I said this. Sorry, I've been talking with Ed about WoW stuff. Hi, Megan. How are you? Go after a scouting mission. Oh. That kind of escaping. That kind of tells me the priest suck. Fell asleep. Is that good or bad? Or neither? Maybe it's neither. Yeah. Cyrodiil is busy, ran across several opponents. Ooh. So are you doing a lot of Cyrodiil stuff, Noctivita? That's cool. Good, good.
There are many varieties.
First time today in weeks. Oh, okay. You need to level quick? Why? Quests. Go through story stuff. Story stuff is so good, Noctivita. Well, you know, you've watched a lot of it. Gump, how are you? What's up? Noctivita. Just getting into this game on PC. Used to play it a lot on Xbox. PC is so much better. That's what I've heard. Cause like, didn't the graphics kind of get stunted on both consoles? Like they don't do graphic updates like they do in PC. And what do you like? What playing it on PC made you go, wow, this is better? Like, I would love to hear some examples of why it's better. Because I never played on console, so. Collecting data for science. Public holiday Monday. I still got paid today, but all the shops are shut. Aw. Wait, but you don't have to work tomorrow? Is that a thing? I feel like it's worth, right? Unless there's stuff you really gotta get done and can't. So story stuff left in elsewhere. I'd have to start another map. Yeah? Well, like, have you gone through the main story and the faction story and stuff, Noctivita? Wait, what? You have? Ah, gotcha. So no school? PC to PS4, then back to PC. And sorry I wasted time on PS4. Aw. How it runs and player base, how it looks. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you like it. Yay. Welcome to PC. If you're on NA, we have an open door. Come join the guild and hang out with us. I'm pretty much always like chugging away at story stuff, but like I'm willing to do other things if people want help with stuff. Next up is Cold Harbor. Ooh. Well, and elsewhere. But yeah, like that's an expansion. So like elsewhere was the newest like expansion to the game, Noctivita, but there's so many other good storylines in the game. So you've gone through the main story that brought you to Cold Harbor though? Now you just have to do this stuff there? Man, that was like a long journey for me to get to Cold Harbor, because I did like, you saw, I mean I did like pretty much all the faction stuff first. Nuts. I just never, you know, the other times I got into the game, it felt so daunting and like so much for me, but I just wasn't allowing myself to play it enough. But game plays well with controller, but PC has more of an MMO community. Yeah.
Sad to say, but
How do
your
you
valuables will
talk
not
with
last
people
long
on
against the many
console?
cunning thieves roaming Rimmon streets.
No,
So why
there's
not deposit
like,
them
I'm assuming there's an on-screen keyboard, but ew. Or you can probably attach a keyboard. I know you can talk to everyone, but like, how is it done when you're on a controller? On PS4, they walk up to you and breathe. Put a mic in? Oh, well, what? By default, proximity voice is on? Really? On console, you just have a mic and you can like talk with the people that are near you? Midwinter, what's up?
Offline.
Are you just going for the extra bag of shit?
Yeah.
Oh, the cachet are.
That's interesting. Console gaming is weird these days. Like I haven't been a console gamer since like PlayStation 2. So it's just all like it's so different now. I bet a lot of the like multiplayer games are like that. Where like cuz like in WoW, you know, games are starting to add their own voice. I don't even know if ESO has that availability on ESO, but like you have to be grouped with them. So you don't just end up talking to people. Like you type at people first, you know, typically. And then like if you get in group. Yeah, shooters, like, you know, and I've used the in-game voice in like Overwatch. You know, where you just like get into a match and then you can hear everyone in your group. But that's different. Have like the thought of proximity voice is so weird to me.
Nomad promises.
Like just random players can just start talking to you like in your freaking ears. That's weird. Am I understanding that right? Like we're still on the same page? It's blowing my mind right now. For launch, there was no zone chat, only voice. Fixed now. So is it easy to like, can you hook up a keyboard to your consoles too, so you can just reach over and type at people if you want, like in the zone? Okay, guys, we're gonna go to Elakir Desert and we're gonna try to finish that because it's the last thing I have until Cadwell Gold. And I promise you guys, like, don't get me wrong, there's stuff I want to do besides this. After this, here to make friends. First love. Nice Midwinter. Plug-in or a Bluetooth keyboard. Cool. It still kind of sucks because you have to like put your controller down, reach over to your keyboard or whatever, but I'm sure you could set it up like you had a certain like desk like that was set up to accommodate that, maybe like a little stand for your controller or something. Or if you're sitting at, you know, at your TV, just some like, I don't know. I would need to have like some sort of table designed to make it easier. Otherwise I would probably kind of go crazy. Inside 2's proximity, squad, platoon, and command voice chat. It can get a bit overwhelming listening to everyone. Holy crap.
Hark, Wayfarer.
Oh,
A
hi!
moment of your time, please.
Yes, I would love to speak with
walk
you.
the smiles upon you this day, Wayfarer, for you are not caught in the calamity at the main docks. By any chance, do you have experience dealing with the dead?
Oh, why? Me? Why would you ask me such a strange question? I have some experience dealing with the dead.
Surely it is fate or the mighty hand of Ruptga that has steered you to our shores then, Wayfarer. The great King Baharajad has need of the aid of those with knowledge such as yours.
What can I do?
Please visit the throne of the king at the heart of the sun-drenched sentinel. Your audience would do him well in this time of great need.
I will go seek out King Faharajad, and it won't be awkward at all. Because I did all that stuff for Kingy. The other guy who married his daughter. Look, I remember the story for the most part. I just don't remember the names, okay? doesn't really help to like get anybody who wasn't here caught up, but going for a lore book. Add-on might have been a mistake. Is this the right room? Yeah. Hey, Canada Yeti. I'm just gonna call you Yeti. How's that? Boop. Lore book. There's somebody napping in the hallway or on the landing. You know, it's whatever. Hello, Peebs. How are you? Then there's a yeah, it's right over there. Guy shard. I have so many places to put my talent points. It's gonna be really hard to stop stream today because I'm so close to Cadwell Gold. I need stores, you know, just what are you up to today, Peeps? Oh, thanks. Just, it's fine. Just push me and my giant cat, saber cat mount down the stairs. It's cool. Total sense.
Keeping myself busy here.
With all respect, Your Majesty, this proves our suspicions were well-founded. You should have heeded my father's warning.
Wait, so is that
the place of the dishonored to correct the king, Ashaba? You are dismissed.
I meant no disrespect, Your Majesty, only that you know where to find us. I will take my leave.
what's going on here, Faha?
Welcome to Sentinel Wayfarer. If you've come about the docks, rest assured I already know. I regret that you visit during such times. But perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps the gods guided you here to help us fight the Withered Hand.
Who or what is the Withered Hand?
Necromancers.
Oh.
Practitioners of the most vile magic, and the bane of the Alakir Desert. It has been many years since we faced such a threat. I hope the rumors about this group, the Withered Hand, were untrue. But today's events prove otherwise.
Where did the Withered Hand come from?
Several years ago, a diabolical necromancer named Satura led an army of undead against me. Satura was defeated, but the rumors suggest his sons have returned for revenge. They are calling themselves the Withered Hand.
They're behind the attack on the docks?
Undoubtedly. But I suspect the attack at the docks is merely a feint. Though cleaning up that mess should remain our first priority, I suspect the Withered Hand is planning something even worse.
What can we do to stop them?
That is the challenge I now face. The people of the Alakir Desert, even those in Sentinel, are superstitious. They believe that striking the dead carries a terrible curse. For them, it is an act of dishonor. That is why I need you, Wayfarer.
I will help however I can, Your Majesty.
Then your visit is fortuitous indeed. My own son, Prince Azar, has been investigating the rumors about the Withered Hand. He is a bright young man, but he needs help. First, though, I would ask you to inform General Thoda of what has befallen.
General Thoda? I met him in Alclair.
Yes, that is likely. General Thoda is my chief military advisor. He is also a practical man. who places security above superstition. He is resting at his home after returning from Alkir, but I need his counsel on how to proceed.
I'll go speak with General Thoda right away.
General Thoda is a trusted advisor and a good friend. He has heard the rumors about the Withered Hand, and he can help us. Tell no one else, though. People remember Satura, and hearing his sons have returned could cause a panic.
How did you defeat Satura?
It's quite a tale, and I cannot do it justice now. But the battle against Satura was the most difficult of my life, both in military and political terms. It was the Ashaba who saved us. They had the thankless task of fighting the undead.
Who are the Ashaba?
The Ashaba. Where do I begin? They walk among us, but only in shadows. People believe they are cursed. They are dishonored warriors, bound by the sacred oath of their forefathers. They must fight the dead when called upon to do so.
Where are they now?
I have not called on them. I've even disregarded their warnings. You must understand. The common people despise them. To call on them again might cost me the crown. That is why I must rely on you, Wayfarer.
Did the Alakir ever face an undead threat before Ashaba?
Yes. The greatest threat the Alakir faced from the undead was in the First Era, when the Okudan rulers were still establishing a foothold here. That was when the Ansei wards were created.
What are the Ansei wards?
They are our greatest hope, for no matter how great a threat the Withered Hand may pose, they cannot even compare to the necromancers of the First Era. The wards contain the spirits of 3 Ansei heroes who sacrificed themselves to protect us.
How do the Ansei wards work?
They uphold the covenant with the Divines. As long as we consecrate the dead in the name of Tuaka, they cannot be raised by even the most powerful necromancy. Thus, the Withered Hand can only raise corpses that have not been consecrated.
Where did the superstitions come from?
It is not an ancient Yokudan custom, but a tradition that developed in the desert. Human remains decay slowly here, and our people came to believe their ancestors' corpses were sacred. To harm one would draw the ancestors' curse.
And the people still believe that?
Of course. You see, the culture of the Alakir evolved around this ideal. Many of us today realize that exceptions must be made. But in my position, to ask my soldiers to strike down the dead would cause an outcry, and possibly lead to rebellion.
Oh my goodness! Tales of Lumen! Thank you so much for the raid, my friend! How are you? How was your stream? Sorry, I was listening to Dude. Didn't want to interrupt him. He is the king, after all. Hey, not much, just going through Alakir. I apparently skipped over it. So I'm doing this. Last part of Cadwell Gold. I'm on a mission to get Cadwell Gold. How was your stream? What were you doing? Can we get a shout out for Tales of Lumen, please? I so appreciate you sending your friends here. Welcome everybody, I'm Tiri. I play a lot of ESO. around this time of day. And sometimes late at night. I'm Pacific time. And I also play World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. Welcome! We try to keep it chill here. Fun. Keep it relaxed. Stream was awesome. Thanks for asking. We're in deep XCOM 2 and it's super stressful. Oh no, Tails! Oh no! Relaxing free. Hi, Heregi. Or Heregi? Ash and Burn, welcome. John Biag? Say your name. The Mythic Plus, sorry I didn't respond. Oh! That's okay, peeps. How'd your plus go? Well, how are you? You were in a Mythic Plus and you like opened my stream, said hello, and then... That's it. Thanks for the shout out. Everybody go follow Tales of Lumen. Show some love back. That way you can know when he's streaming and, you know, what's up. Let me make sure I'm following you. I feel like you've rated me and I should have followed you already. Oh my god, I'm not. Yay, now I am. Fixed it. I'll come show some love when I can. Gotta go ready for bed. Have an awesome time. I'll see you around soon. Aw, thank you so much, Tails. I'll see you soon, my friend. I'll pop in and say hi to you when I see you streaming. If I see you streaming. I feel like we're very different time zones. Hopefully I can see you streaming.
You roughed up so many of my bravos.
Thanks again for the raid, dude. Sleep well.
After all, I just returned from all care myself. Back in my chair, drinking my wine with my wife. Wait. Please tell me you're not here to disturb me.
He knows me from Eau Claire. King Faharjad sent me. It's about the withered hand.
No! You realize what this means. Not one moment of relaxation, not one. And damn it, I thought this talk about the withered hand was just rumor. Are you sure this is true?
You're basically a parent. Yes, they summoned undead to attack the dogs.
The Sentinel Docs? The nerve.
The
But it
nav.
sounds like something those motherless dogs would do. I tell you, Uwafa and Alasan might just be more dangerous than their father.
Who are Uwafa and Alasan?
Uwafa and Alasan are the sons of that
Hey,
old
Matt.
bastard Satura. They're calling themselves the Withered Hand as a fear tactic. I knew them when they were boys. They're the same age as Prince Azar. Speaking of whom, we should inform him as well.
So these are like local people that have decided to practice necromancy and terrorize towns? Is that what I'm gathering here? King said Azar has been investigating the withered hand.
Exactly. He knows more about this business than I do. That's for sure. If you'll go round up the prince, I'll have to find some way to explain to my wife why I'm leaving again.
Look
Then
at her.
we can all meet at the palace.
Wafu. She's like, what the fuck are you doing working again? Where can I find the prince?
My guess is that he's with the girls at his seraglio by the north wall. I know what you're thinking, but it's not because the prince is some kind of ladies' man. The girls help him gather information. Perhaps he'll already know what's happened.
I'll look for him right away. I'm gonna stick around for this conversation though. Hang on.
My hope
Oh,
is that
not
Prince
yet.
Azar might have a lead on where Uwafa and Alasan have set up their headquarters, or better yet, what they're planning next. Regardless, these are things we should discuss at the palace.
Does the prince know Uwafa and Alasan as well?
We all do. Satura was one of the king's viziers, kept his little hobby a secret.
Ah, his little
Then one day,
necromancy
the
hobby.
king came to meet his viziers and found them all dead.
Oh, good.
The real surprise was when Satura ordered their corpses to attack. That's how it started.
So I made a necromancer before I knew the necromancers are like 90% of the villains in this game. I, and it just solidifies in my mind the logic behind most of my abilities being crimes. Tickets Finley, same voice actor. I recognized it, but I do that a lot in this game. I'm like, I know that, but I don't know. I hear that voice. I don't know who it is. I know who some of them are. So I call half the characters in this game Jim. The Lakers beat the Clippers. Oh, I'm sorry. How did you know the Suns, though?
I tried to train them in swordplay. Wafa and Alasan along with Prince Azar. Those two had no interest, though. I would always catch them torturing insects and animals. The prince, he hated them.
Underscore.
They hated him right back.
Okay. Is this going to be a good conversation? Are we not going to have a conversation? Damn it. I was hoping his wife was going to chew him out for having to go do work things. Let's see what his wife says.
I thought it would be so glamorous to be married to the king's favorite general. I was wrong, though. It is not glamorous. It is just lonely.
I'm sorry, lady. But if you got married because you thought it would be glamorous, then... I mean, I suppose joke's on you, because it's a really weird reason to get married. Not in some cultures. Some cultures it's actually, like, normal, I think, but... I couldn't name any. I'm just saying, it sounds like a thing. Execution ability and talents. You got me. You got me. Hope you're doing good today. I am, Matt. I'm doing very well. How are you? How are you? What are you up to? Oh. Oh no.
I should have tried to stop them. I'm sorry. So sorry. What have I done?
What happened?
It was a nightmare. These savage men burst into the Seraglio. They struck down the guards and even sweet little Rohiba. And then they took the prince. Please, would you go after them? You have to.
I feel like if it was the necromancers, there would be some like buzzwords in there. Ours? How many here hope to marry for money, fame, or power? Yeah, I guess that's true. But can you call it the norm when, like, that's a small percentage of the population? I don't know. It's just what you hear about, you know? I don't know. JJ's having a fight with his cars. He's in his bed, so I've left him alone so far, but he's having a fight with his cars that he's been playing with. Mostly good. Hand is bothering me today. Oh. What's up with your hand? Okay. Of course, did you see where they took him?
No, yet another way in which I failed. I should have followed them out into the street. I'm such a fool. Maybe someone else out there saw them. Maybe they can tell you which way those men took the prince.
It's worth a try. I'll go ask in the street now. Pursue the kidnappers.
Prince, someone help. They took him?
Hey, Jim. What's up, bro?
That way. They went that way.
Perfect. Whoa. Grim Reaper status. You guys see that?
They went that way.
Thanks, lady.
They took the prince down the path. Hurry!
I tried, but they got me with their evil magic. They took the prince. Down there. I think it leads out of the city. Please, go stop them.
Awesome. Thanks for the alert, Branford. Good looking Cyril, dude. Oops. Well, that was not efficient. I was going for the rubidite ore. what I was doing. Eh. With a hand sorcerer. Loot. That weird loot thing that somebody mentioned is happening to me. Maybe it was happening before and I just never paid it any attention. Oops, wrong bar. I needed healing. What you guys are talking about? I went delving in Sky Shard hunting last night with Samark. Oh, I was smart enough to bow out when hands started hurting. What, do you have like a long-standing issue with your hand? Like an injury or something, or... It sucks, dude, I'm sorry. Normally just gut it out when it comes to pain. Aw. Okay, I pictured you literally like... I know you didn't say cut, but I pictured you literally just cutting out whatever hurt, and I'm like...
I don't recognize you, but under the circumstances...
Like, gut it, you know,
glad
like...
to make your acquaintance. Yeah. You will be well rewarded for assisting me. I can promise that much.
Oh, sorry, that was a B-net boop. It depends. When did I say what boop? What was the context? I can't remember what I said like 2 seconds ago most of the time, Ask Gamer. By the way, hi, how are you? Boobs comes out. Someone said boobs? Newer issue. Dislocation of 2 tendons on the outside edge of right pinky. Ouch! I instinctively grabbed my hand. Ouch! Sucks, Matt. I'm sorry. Good. Yay! I'm a simple man. I hear or see the words boobs and I'm instantly there. I don't think that's necessarily an uncommon thing. I feel like some people hide it more than others. Okay, be true to yourself, bruh. Bruh. I was gonna say bruh, and then I was gonna say brother, and then I was like, bruh. Bruh. Typing at a friend, sorry. I left BNet open, so I'm chatting with somebody. Never hide who you really want to be, Tyri. Like my friend who likes to wear lady underwear even though he's a dude. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's your business. It's fine. You do you, friends. Exactly, Peebs. Okay, I'm just glad I found you, Your Highness. Oh, see, he's like all humble and stuff. You'll be rewarded. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Glad to meet you, instead of like, I was fine. I'm royalty. I'm fine. So far I like Princess Ah. We're making a new friend here. Got a good WoW chat upline. Would you like to see it? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? So probably. I'm curious. Doesn't hurt me, so do you. Exactly. Wait, and Noctavita? What did Noctavita say? I'm not sure what you mean, Peebs. pickup line. See, that's totally different in my mind. Got a good WoW pickup line. Hold on. Do I have a bad jokes channel? Text channels. Oh, I'm in my guild Discord. My WoW guild. Let me see. Do I have... I have Make Me Lol. Remember the other night when we got really deep into good bad pickup lines, and I was like, I know you're probably referring to that. And I was like, I should make a channel for this. And I was like, I feel like that's dangerous. I still haven't done it, but I was like, people could put it and make me lol. Sure, I'm down, peeps. It's fine. I'm down. What is it? Okay. I'm just glad I found you, Your Highness.
Ah, so you do know who I am, then? Did my father put you up to this? Is he keeping tabs on me? Well, I shouldn't be so accusatory. If he was tracking me, then I guess that turned out to be extremely fortunate.
Not really a dad joke, but I feel compelled. It's so good it's bad. Thanks for the lurk, Matt. I keep hearing my WoW message ping, but it's not even on. Sorry, Midwinter, I'm so sorry. I know, I don't usually have it on. Let me mute it. I'll mute it. And I'll just have to remember to... There you go, it's muted. Just have to remember to check. I'm chatting with somebody about something. I'm getting a life update. It's important stuff. Sorry. Hey, Nasarish, how are you? Sorry. Okay, I think life update has been received and all of that. Aaron, hello, how are you? Yay, everybody's here. Not everybody, but you know, we're all here. Hey, Cookie, how are you? I think this is my purpose. Pop in, make a bad joke or pick up line, and then just hide. That's okay, peeps. So I totally missed the voice thing here, so I'm gonna read it.
I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but you should know that kidnapping me was just a distraction. The Withered Hand. They've been planning this for years. If only we had heard the rumors sooner. At this point, I don't think we can stop them.
Doing really well, Cookie. Thank you. Trying to decide what to eat for dinner. Aaron, I was gonna make chicken, and I'm so like obsessive and like picky about what I make. I was like, I don't have any, like, I only have a little bit of rice to go with it. Should have just done it and made the small amount of rice I have. Anyway, I didn't have like my normal like giant amount of rice that I normally make, so I just said, we got a tuna salad made up. It's fine. We'll just have tuna sandwiches. Because everyone in the family, like the kids and Ed, love tuna sandwiches, so why not just have it for dinner? Yeah. Low on rice. I know, it's okay. Ed'll be hitting the grocery store soon. They don't have the rice I like at Costco, so at least they haven't for a while. Stop them from doing what?
Tunneling into the impervious vault. This tunnel was just one of their attempts. It's a brilliant plan, really. The gates of the vault have been magically sealed for centuries, but underneath, the vault's apparently not so impervious.
Why do they want to break into the vault?
Undoubtedly, they're hoping to steal the Anse wards. With the wards, Wafa and Alasan could become unimaginably powerful. It could be bad. Really bad. Even if we can't stop them, we have to try. We should get back to the palace and tell my father.
Sure, let me untie you. Lots of different types of rice.
Let's head south. There's a ladder leading up into the city.
Yes, I'm ready for the ESO one, peeps. Absolutely. Everybody get your... Oops. Well, I got aggro. Everybody get your dad joke and ready for peeps. It's probably bad. Yeah, there's white rice, there's basmati rice, there's brown rice, there's I think there's actually multiple types of basmati rice too. And there's jasmine rice. There's like, that's only a few of like, there's so many types of rice. I want to have Ed check for basmati rice at Winco. We've been getting brown rice, but I want brown basmati rice. That's what my mom always used to get, and I don't even remember what it's like what the difference is. But they just taste slightly different, and they absorb water slightly different. I don't know.
Go on and tell my father what they're planning. I'm going to
We have food rice here. I don't know what it is. Midwinter, I love you. You're awesome. Hey girl, if you were a dungeon, you would be City of Ash 2, because it's getting me hot and bothered thinking about doing you with 3 random strangers. Really, Peebs? That is really way too detailed.
If it isn't King Emmerich's own champion, the hero of the Covenant.
Way too detailed. Because you're chancing so many things. Like, I feel like... Don't worry, girl. I'm a sorcerer. I got my hardened word for protection. I like that one better. It's much simpler. You make it, like, too long of a joke, and it's just like, I fell asleep. Good job, peeps. Good job. I like that one better.
Word has
Short and witty.
What happened at the Seraglio. I should have seen this coming. Please, tell me you found Prince Azar, and he is safe.
Yes, he's safe and unharmed.
I told Toda you'd come through. I had a feeling about you, right from the start. Tell me, though, where is Azar? And was this the extent of the Withered Hand's plot? Or do they presently plan some further insult to my family and my kingdom?
Video one day that had a bunch of D&D pickup lines. Sounds pretty good. Azar went to the Impervious Vault. He says they're trying to tunnel in.
Blade's Edge. How could they? Would that actually work? If they get into the vault, they could steal the Anse wards. And then, we must hurry. We have to stop them at all costs.
What can I do to help?
I can take guards to the Impervious Vault, but we're going to need help from the Mages Guild. As much as I hate to admit it, only they know how to unseal the vault. Will you go to the guild for me, Wayfarer?
Yes, I will ask the Mages Guild to help us.
When you reach the Mages Guild Tower, speak to Gabrielle. She understands the need for discretion. I will meet you at the Impervious Vault. Tawaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Let us hope we can keep the Anse wards from falling into enemy hands.
What exactly are the Anse wards? I've already asked him. Do it again.
Of course. If you were not raised here, you would not know. The Anse wards were created centuries ago. The first time necromancers threatened the people of the Alakir. They were created to protect us from the risen dead.
They don't seem to be doing a very good job.
Or perhaps the protections are not so evident. The Anse wards maintain our covenant with Tuwaka. If we consecrate our dead, those dead cannot be raised. Thus, the Withered Hand can raise only unconsecrated corpses.
Hi, Positive Man. How are you? Welcome. What are you doing? How was your day? All of the things. Where do all these undead come from?
Our priests perform the consecration ritual at funerals. But if the corpse is lost, this is not possible.
70-something?
Additionally, Satura was also fond of murdering people and raising them right away. I assume the Withered Hand is doing the same.
I don't do that. I don't do that at all, Kingy, I swear. Good, good. Worry, I won't have to use necromancy to raise you. You just started this game? Yay, welcome. That's what happens if they steal the Unsai wards.
It would be
Unsai wards.
unthinkable. With the Unsay wards, the Withered Hand could raise our most honored ancestors. Legendary warriors who were heroes in life, but would be most terrible enemies in death.
Pretty good one.
That is why they must be stopped.
Pretty good one, Midwinter. Positive Man, what got you into the game? Like, what piqued your interest? Blood Rush, hey, how's it going? What you up to? Keep having to reread stuff because I'm like trying to listen and read. I'm not very good at that. Trying to listen and read chat. It'd be a lot more efficient if I just listened and focused on what they're saying and then read chat. Ooh, a book, a page, whatever. That stuff. Going, eating dinner. Nice, what's for dinner? That said, I like Skyrim. Awesome. I mean, yeah, that was, what was it for me, really? I think I just saw, like, when they were coming out with the beta for it. I don't know, my brother was excited about it, I think, and mentioned it. And then I, like, watched whatever content they had, you know, to get people hyped about it. I was like, this looks so pretty and cool, I need to play it. Got into the beta and fell in love with it, but then there were things that confused me a lot about it, so I kind of fell out of the game multiple times. Picked it back up, dropped it back out. Mostly it was the interface. I got confused by like the way that the quest markers set up, and they would like track different quests, so I'd get like, and then yeah, I kind of went on weird like bunny trails with side quests and end up in a totally different area, and then like I just had these like unfinished quests all over my log. They've improved the way that works a lot. It happens once in a while, but they've really made some big changes. It's like much more fun for me to play now, and now I'm just, this time I came back to it. I'm like super hooked now. Ham loaf and homemade mac and cheese. Oh, yummy, Blood Rush. Why do Khajiit caravan traders never get angry? They're nomads. Oh my goodness. Never played Oblivion. Me neither. I only played Skyrim. I didn't play any of the other. The game was so bad, but they fixed it. Right. Yeah. Yep. And I also found a class I really like, and I also started only doing the side quests that were super linear with the main lines. Because as long as I'm doing a quest line, I'm super interested because the stories are all good. But once I trail off, I start to get like, wait, what was I doing in that line? What was going on? And then, I don't know. But I'm playing a lot more often these days, so it's not as hard to remember stuff because it wasn't 2 weeks ago, you know, that I was working on it.
Hey.
That helps.
I know you.
I do.
We killed that crazy old necromancer together.
Yeah, we did.
Off. Remember that midnight talisman we used to break into Cathedral? I still can't believe that worked. So I don't suppose you need help with something fun like that.
Sorta, yeah. King Farajad needs help to break into the Impervious Vault.
Are you joking? I've been wanting to take a crack at that place ever since I heard the name. Wait a minute. Did Simone put you up to this? Why would the king want to break into the vault?
Yeah, Blood Rush. I've heard some other people say that too, and I think my only guess is, and you might be able to elaborate, like if you know, sometimes you don't really know why, you just gravitate toward another game, but I feel like some people just don't like the play style that's sort of required to make it an MMO, or like what happens to your skill lines and things like that. I mean, to prevent being overpowered in PvP and stuff, like there are lots of different like things that are different from like a single player game. So I wonder if it's that kind of stuff that deters you. I don't know. It's true. Necromancers are trying to steal the Ensei wards.
Necromancers? Ansei wards? Fascinating. Count me in.
Nice, Blood Rush.
So we just need to break the seal? I know. Let's try this. Go to the bazaar and get flame stock from Lucien and Worm's headcap from Ninaba. Then meet me at the vault. This could work.
Cool. Super down. Let's go, Gabby. Love PvP. I haven't gotten into PvP in this game. I'm told it's to be truly like to have the not necessarily the upper hand, but to not sort of be an underdog. It's good to have like certain skills. So like a lot of people have like a PvP character. So it's something maybe in the future that I'll do. I have other things, you know, that I'm more excited about. So I'm going through this first. Like I want to get through the story stuff because I love. It's not that I want to get through, sort of, but why I can't pre-order Greymoor for my PS4? You should be able to. What's happening, Ventu? Is it just not listed for you? MMO combat style is different from Skyrim. Yeah, it's like, it's the most similar to Skyrim among any of the MMOs, but there are differences. And, you know, I feel like it's because it's an MMO, because it's multiplayer, really. I can't quite put my finger on it because it's been quite a while since I've played Skyrim, but yeah, I've heard that.
Take your time and browse, my friend. I'm sure you'll find I have what you've always wanted.
Her voice doesn't really match her, but okay. That's okay though, because, you know, voices. I'm happy about that. One of the things that lures me to ESO is like everything's voice acted. Do you have any flame stocks?
I'm sorry, but I'm out of stock.
Ugh, bitch.
Because I'm out of
Lied.
stocks. Seriously though, some Lion Guard mages came through and bought my last batch. Ninabon, the lizard trainer, might have some.
Okay. Do you have any worms head caps? Unfortunately, you can't roll 20,000 cheese wheels down a hill in the MMO version of Distress. My PS4 store and it doesn't appear to pre-order. You might have to do it directly on their website, Ventu. You probably do have to do it directly on their website. Because I've seen it, like where you have to select your platform. So if it's not listed in the store, just go to Bethesda's store on... Well, that sucks. It's like, what if you... Some people don't even bother owning a computer if they don't game on it. I don't know. Anyway. Do it on a mobile device, too. A key to buy it digital. It's not available for PS4 pre-order. Oh, really, Blood Rush? Why? Why'd they do this? Oh my god, do you guys see her joke? I missed it. I'm sorry, I'm out of stock. Because I'm out of stocks. I need to talk to her again and rehear that.
Take your time and browse, my friend. I'm sure you'll find I have what you've always wanted.
No, you probably don't. Because, let me ask this. Do you have any flame stocks?
I'm sorry, but I'm out of stock. Because I'm out of stocks.
Ah, do you have any worms head caps?
Oh, this is for Gabrielle, isn't it? She's a regular. In a city like Sentinel, we Bretons have to stick together. I have some in stock. You're welcome to them. Don't worry about payment. I know Gabrielle's good for it.
That really sucks. What about Xbox? You're not telling me consoles are not getting Greymoor. At least not at launch, right? Is that what you're telling me? Log into the ESO website and click the Notify Me section. So, yeah. So if you play it only on consoles, you have to go on and have it just tell you when it's available. And you can't actually pre-order. That really sucks. Why do they hate consoles? We know when it does release for console. Aww. June 2nd? Yet they can't pre-order? When does PC get Greymore? I can't remember. Oh, I'm on the website, guys. It's fine.
Strange and wonderful things. Can I interest you in a lizard catching net? Or perhaps a trained lizard?
Do you have any flame stock caps?
Flame stalks? Tasty treats. They help with indigestion. For a lizard, at least. You're not a lizard. What do you need them for? For some spell with Gabrielle, I bet. And she doesn't even like lizards. Oh well, just take them. But she owes me.
I'm about to tell this guy that that's a big lizard. So anyway, Blood Rush, I'm glad you said something, because I had no idea. You probably saved Ventu some time, too, digging around. So I appreciate it, Blood Rush. I'm sorry, Ventu, that sucks. That's a big lizard.
Oh, you must mean Monkey. Yes, he is adorably large, isn't he? Afraid I spoil him. Only the best bugs are good enough for my monkey. He's quite smart, aren't you, Monkey? Quite a little smarty.
This guy and his relationship with his lizard named Monkey is adorable. Xbox and PS, did you mean change for every update you do to the store page of a game, so that's why they want to wait until the game is ready? Instead of changing patching stuff? Iguana, speaking of lizards. Aw, Aaron. I know it's funny you can't see it in this scene. Megan, it's really weird. Okay, I'll look at it in a second. You named your lizard Monkey?
Yes, it may seem odd, but it makes sense to me. From the time I could walk, I wanted a pet monkey. I pleaded and begged, but my father always refused. Monkeys are arboreal, he said. I still don't know what that means.
So you got a lizard instead?
It has to start somewhere. Monkeys are terrific. Everyone loves monkeys. And if I can't have a monkey, a lizard's the next best thing. You know, sometimes I wonder how my life would be different if my father had only given me a monkey.
You hear that, Monkey? You're second best. Here's the lizard. Aw, he's so sweet. Hills there. Okay, now I have to go meet Gabrielle. Finally. I feel like I'm taking a long time to do this. But I like to pay attention to chat, and so, you know. Gonna get back to WoW. Hope you have an awesome night streaming. Thank you, Blood Rush! Have fun on WoW! Who will upgrade his lizard into a monkey? You'll try, oh no!
Aha, perfect. Say though, you didn't happen to pick up a few giant's toes while you were at the bazaar, did you?
No, but I have the other reagents you asked for.
That's fine. Giant's toes could make a bigger gap in the seal, but they're probably hard to find here anyways. These should do the trick, I think. Worm's head on top of the flame stock, or flame stock inside the worm's head.
Gabrielle is always interesting. Shadow, would you like the treat from Mass Gamer? Shadow? Shadow. Boy, Mass Gamer says good boy, Shadow. Yeah. So soft and floofy. Okay, lay down on your bed. Good boy. Mass Gamer. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. It's only one person going in anyways. Without the giant's toes, I can only open the seal so far. Of course. Baharajad thinks that one person should be you. He wants to talk to you first, though. Go on up.
But the giant's toes, I can only open the seal so far. Like giants, we're friends with giants. I appreciate that and take that as a compliment, Doctor. Thank you. A shadow is best boy, isn't he so sweet? Aren't you going to open the vault?
Sure. I just need a minute to think about how exactly to word this. Gotta, gotta... Go on. I'll be right out.
It's bippity boppity boo, Gabrielle. Obviously. Yo, Kingy.
If we are too late, the implications are unthinkable for all of Alakir. I've prayed to Tuaka, Stindar, and even Akatosh. Though I do not hold them sacred, I will pray to the Yokudan gods as well, just in case.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. Everything will work out.
Your hope is contagious, Wayfarer. I am pleased that your road has led you here. General Thoda is not a man of faith, but even he agrees your coming seems more than a coincidence. If only one of us can enter the vault, I think it should be you.
I'm willing to be the one.
I cannot adequately express my gratitude. You must be careful, though. Azar believes the Withered Hand is far more powerful than we realized. Uwafa and Alisan in particular. If you see either of them, I suggest you exercise extreme caution.
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty.
I pray that we are not too late to stop the Withered Hand. And with the same breath, I thank the gods for guiding you here. Tuwaka watch over you, Wayfarer. Here comes Gabrielle. Are you ready?
Yes, I'll go in as soon as she breaks the seal.
Stand back, Your Majesty. I'm not sure how the vault will react. I hope this works. It worked. Go quickly. I don't know how long it'll stay open.
Good, good. Not worried at all about getting stuck in here. Nope. Not concerned in the least. Don't know how I feel about new characters starting in the newest DLC zone with no idea of what to do or where to go. I know, Doctor. I wish... we were talking about this before. Somebody else brought it up, and they were like, I feel like my experience would have been better if I started in the normal starting area, like for my, just for, you know, my faction or whatever, how they do it for everyone else. And I feel like they should have, like given a very, like, a good explanation to new players and given them the option. Like, hey, we can either drop you into the new expansion area, or we can drop you into the, like, you know, normal new player starting area for your faction, and explain what that means in some way before they logged into the game. I really wish they had done that. You know, there are enough, like, differences in this game from other games that kind of have a possibility of deterring players, because there's a lot when you start this game. It's a lot. There's a lot going on, and whenever people ask for advice as a new player, like, I'm always like, try not to get overwhelmed. Just like take it slow, because it'll all come to you. Like, I felt like the biggest noob for the longest time. I still feel like a noob, but you know what? That's part of what I like about the game, because once you feel like you know everything and you know, whatever, like, it starts to get boring. You know, you don't have as much to explore, you don't have new things to do, you don't have ways to push yourself, and that still happens in this game, but it takes so long to get there, and that's so, enjoy the journey, because it's good. But yeah, I feel like it gets people really confused, and it's a bummer. I was confused too, like, I was one of the people who, like, came in for the Warden hype, you know, like, I hadn't played in a while, and I was like, oh, let's see what Warden's all about, this looks cool, and I pre-ordered and everything, and, the loot thing. And I was like, wait, why did I start here? And if it wasn't for chat, I wouldn't have known. I started there because it was Warden, or because it was elsewhere. No, I started there because... Was it because I was a Warden? One character in Morrowind, a couple in Elsewhere, and some in classic starting areas. Yeah. I think ZeniMax did that with the starting areas because they got such poor feedback on the original starting areas at launch. Terry's idea is good about having a choice. No, I always like the original starting zones. Gumps, I also think that they were taking it... I feel like they might have been taking a page from other games, like particularly WoW. Who did that? No, not WoW. Who did that? Someone did that. Oh, when level scaling came out. Go to like any zone. The starting areas thing feels pretty original. Because WoW hasn't done that yet. They are doing that though. They're going to give you an option to start in like the default. Or no, everyone's going to... Let's see. How's it go? All new players are going to start in a default area. In... do that now with the starting areas. I haven't made a new character in a while, but they're doing like one starting area for everybody, and then once you get through that with your alts, you can choose to start in the original areas. That's what they're doing in the next expansion. That will get me to play. Nice. And then the level squish, the big level squish. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so weird. And people are gonna be leveling new characters and stuff. Everyone needs to start fighting Hogger. Anyway, I feel like they were trying to just make it so that like people had options. Not options, so that people... I can't think right now. They added that at the same time as level scaling though, right? They wanted to make it so that people could like jump into the new thing, you know, because like they're advertising Elsewhere, like Elsewhere, come play. Elsewhere's this great new thing, but then it's like, oh, but if we get new players, they can't do Elsewhere for a long time. So let's just start them there. Actually, come back for Shadowlands. Nice, Doctor. I'm actually excited for Shadowlands. Because I'm kind of over this patch. That's actually part of the reason why I have so much time to play ESO. I'm just over the patch right now. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm having fun with it, but I'm trying not to get burnt out because I don't love it. I feel like burnout is easier for me, or would come easier. Players can be in the areas with the main game population. Yeah, so they can play with their friends and stuff, Gumps, yeah. Or just, you know, it's so that it's populated, like you said. FF14 is already working on future squish as well. Whether it's just stats and item level or character levels, I don't know, yeah. And they're working on squishing the story at the beginning.
Of undeath, nor those that foster it. You are not aligned with them, are you?
I mean, I'm not aligned with them, but I am a necromancer vampire, so I feel like I've got a little bit of a dummy whammy, double whammy of undeath. But you know, it's fine. I can just pretend that I don't. No, I'm not aligned with them. I was trying to stop them. At least I didn't lie.
You sought to protect the wards? Praise Tuaka. That means there are still living those who oppose the menace of necromancy in the Alakir. Hearken closely then, for my spirit cannot abide here long.
Uh-huh.
We sacrificed ourselves to create the wards, and through them we have protected the consecrated dead. But the wards have fallen into corrupted hands now, and we are powerless to stop them. You must recover the wards.
Where have they taken them?
I do not know. My sight is weakened, and my presence is tied to my ward. They have taken it far from here. That is why I am fading. Find the wards. Bring them back. Tuaka be with you.
I will do everything I can to recover the Ansei wards.
We will meet again.
So, this quest bit was like, hey, go find the wards. And instead I found a guy who was like, hey, go find the wards. Thanks for being here, fam. Cool. Hey, you know, it's fine. We're on an adventure. I'm not complaining. I just think it's hilarious. Still haven't checked out 5.2 and FF. Gotta get to that at some point. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good stuff. 5.0 and 5.1 are freaking awesome though, right? I love the FF story stuff. And that's why I don't go hard in that game. That's why I'm like totally fine with just doing a weekly session, because I can get through all the like stuff that I really like in that time.
That took
Enjoy
longer
it.
than I hoped. It's hard to be patient when I know the fate of my kingdom is at stake. Tell me you have good tidings. Or did they escape with the Anse wards?
They escaped with the Anse wards.
Damn it all. Thought I said Satura's sons were dangerous. That's certainly true now. With the Anse wards, they can raise an army faster than I can. We have to stop them. We have to send Uafa and Alasan to join their father in oblivion. I've done everything in my power to avoid calling on the Ashaba, but I no longer have a choice. We must have their help to recover the Anse wards. I would avoid contacting them directly, however. Will you be my envoy, Wayfarer?
Yes, I will speak with the Ashaba for you.
Thank you. Most of the Ashaba live together, wandering the desert, going gods know where. Track them down, and tell their leader Marima that the Alakir needs him again. We need the Ashaba to fight the Withered Hand.
Where should I start the research?
The Ashaba often spend this season camping at Morwa's bounty to the south. God's willing, perhaps they are still there. Marima sent his daughter to warn me of the Withered Hand. They wanted to help. I regret that I turned them away.
I'll find them and ask them to help now.
I hope I needn't remind you to keep this quiet.
Thanks for the lurk,
Rumors
Nevlas.
will spread about the Withered Hand, but we should try to keep the theft of the Anse wards a secret. I have many political enemies who would try to turn this to their advantage.
Will calling upon the Ashaba be a problem?
Of course it will. But what am I to do? Allow my public image to endanger the kingdom? Sometimes a king cannot save his face and his people at the same time. Still, I would prefer we not shout our plans from the rooftops.
Okay. Good hush hush. It's going great, Nevlas. Thank you. Yeah, just the doctor with like the whole demon hunter concept is kind of like that. I feel like. You're joking when I say that I lurk in almost every other stream I watch, but here I feel like I can actually talk and stuff. Oh, it warms my heart. Aww. I love that you still have the train badge. Like, how long does that stay? I thought it was temporary, like, right after the... I thought it would go away soon after you got it. You know, like it was... Hey, you conducted a hype train. You get this temporary badge, but like you've had it for weeks. It's awesome. Same. Oh, Nevlas. God, you guys are making me like happy. Maybe until a new conductor starts one. Interesting. Well, yeah, I think didn't it also give it to like Velwyn and didn't it give it to multiple people that were in the hype train? Because you guys finished the hype train like with just a few of you. Because you did so much. But I saw other people with it. I don't know how the badge works. I think Velwyn had it. It might have been like how. It might be participation, like how much participation? I don't know. So cool though. I didn't even know about the badge. Love that. We're all fam here. We are. Aww. Blue for Smith, I've really been a part of a train like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've heard that they're like it's like a thing where there's a lot of streamers that don't like hype trains. And I'm like, why would you not? It's so exciting and fun.
My father told me someone would come.
One said that, like, Terry,
the camp of the
you're the only
Ashara.
streamer that wants a hype train. I'm like, that's weird.
I recognize you from Faharajad's palace. He would not listen to us. And now, we all pay for his stubbornness.
But I'm like, that's not true, because I know people who have talked about it in a positive way. Like, for example, Maddie loses his S when he gets a hype train. He's like all excited. You unlock exclusive emotes too. For bigger streamers, it probably just happens too often. It gets annoying. That's messed up. When you start getting annoyed, like, that people are supporting you, like, wow. Yeah. So he would like your help. Need to speak to Marima. Oh, that's who this is.
Faharajad sent you to ask for our help? Now? The nerve of this king. Well, if you seek my father, you should know he and many other of our warriors are extremely ill. Some are dead. Our water was poisoned.
Chat gets annoyed by it if it's always up, though. I mean, why? What does it affect? I don't know. Since it covers part of chat. I can't understand that. Pop out chat, make it bigger. Yeah, and I guess if, like, bigger streams, like, the chat's going faster, so you need to be able to, like, it's harder to keep up on. Dragu, how are you today? So many streams where people donating and gifting stuff takes up the whole stream and there's very little actual content. Yeah, I've seen that happen before, too. Who poisoned your water?
I suspect it was the necromancers, the withered hand, but it is of little importance now. All that matters is finding the ingredients for the antidote. If my father dies, there is no Ashaba for the king to call upon. Will you help me then?
I'll help you find the ingredients. Aww.
Come quickly then. Meet me at my tent in the camp.
I'll show you people care and they don't just, like, use you when they decide they need your help and then ignore you the rest of the time. I like this mission. I'm cool with it.
Here. I've marked on your map where my father says we can find the ingredients. Lead the way.
I like how she's like, I've marked on your map where this is. I'll follow you to it. Damn necromancers. It was Tiri? Wait, what? What do you mean? I have had, like, one stream like that, but it was, like, the second half of it, and it was after a raid. Sorry, they forced me to do it. I had no choice. Oh!
This is your end, fool!
Spread out! I'm sorry. Move!
Apologizing. Forced you to do what? Forced you to do what?
My eternal thanks.
Forced you to do what? Are we the baddies? Oh, you mean because I'm a necromancer? I mean, kinda. We're keeping that on the DL, though.
I will see my fallen brothers and sister avenged, even if it is the last thing I ever do.
Aw. Coral. Likewise, in Ribbon's Marketplace has a line rigger. Would already have them. His courier wasn't completely incontinent. Force them to act as bait. Gotcha. Yeah. What would I do without you guys? Comment that it was the necromancers that poisoned. Okay. You like that towns consider your abilities a crime even though you're the hero? Unlike WoW where warlocks can do whatever they want. I know. It's interesting. It brings a little bit of the Skyrim feel, you know, because... Oh. I started just, like, passively going, like, not even thinking about it. Aw, shit. Shit.
If you are leaving the area...
No.
No. I will return to my tent.
No. Dang it.
I've marked
Okay,
on the
cool.
map where my father says
Look, we'll
we
get
can
the shrine
find the
later. Sorry,
ingredients.
lady, I got sidetracked.
Lead the way.
I'll get the shrine later. Yeah, it kind of brings a little bit of the Skyrim feel too, because there were so many things you could get in trouble for in Skyrim. Like, I once could not, like, like, my tune was basically unplayable and I couldn't figure out what to do because, I hit a chicken. Like, I killed a chicken by accident. I was also having lag problems, so every time I logged on, like, I couldn't even run out. I think I eventually got out, but I had to, like, corpse hop out of there. It was terrible. And, you know...
My father has been chief of the tribe for 26 years. We would not know what to do without him.
And it also made it worse because I hadn't played in a while. Like, I kind of just gave up on it. I had a lot of other games I was playing. And so I hadn't played for a while when I came back to it. And so I didn't really know what I was doing either to, like, try to survive. I didn't know my abilities very well anymore. That was a fun experience. But it, like, it brings some realism to the game, you know? You killed someone's chicken. It's a little bit unrealistic that they would, like, KOS you over it, but still. Fallout where you can get the cannibalism ability, but if someone sees you do it, everyone turns on you. Naturally, I mean, it's pretty fucked up. It's awesome. Yeah, I like mechanics like that. I F it up all the time though. Like, all the time. You guys know. You guys know. Many accidental bounties have been put on my head over necromancer abilities. It's like, I'm just fighting stuff, cool. Oh, right, I'm like in a town. I'm ridding this town of werewolves. But I may or may not have summoned the dead to do it, so... Now I'm KOS. Cool. I'll just wait in this lake for it to go down to where I can just pay somebody. Which I find hilarious. Just wait a while, they'll be less mad and they'll just take your money. They won't kill you. I usually just let them kill me now, just to hurry it up. Atakal's Blossom.
Who would have believed the withered hand would poison our water?
Is that an actual fact? Like, nope. Dark enough, I kind of knew the answer, but I was very curious to find out for sure if that was a cave. Ah, that moment when you mount right next to a seam, but you didn't see it at first. The idea of demon hunters, though, right? Using evil power to fight evil. Yes. Yes, it is. Good story. I liked it. Did you play through Legion? From clicking too fast and stealing. Yes, I've had that happen too. Why can't they just put the item back down? I know! I've said that so many times, especially in Skyrim. Why can't they just put it back? Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Same with Death Knights. Yeah. I did love Legion's story. It was good. It was good stuff.
We must hurry. So many Ashaba have already died.
Oh, we must hurry, but there's a shard. Can I just...
Meet me at my father's tent.
Cool. Oops, wrong way anyway. Sorta. No, I just turned. Okay. Oh, I'm probably gonna go up here anyway. Yeah, we're gonna deal with it later. Great, there's a side quest to distract me there once I get there. Yeah, I've had the same thing happen to me in Octavita. Does it mostly happen when you're doing writs? Because I know you're pretty light on the add-ons.
Please,
in fact,
Father,
as far as I know, you've only gotten the one.
Some way.
You must accept this time.
Hold on.
My time has come.
No.
Go. Prepare the potion.
No, 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 no.
I must speak with our guest.
I do not like this, but I will do as you say, Father.
The lazy writ crafter add-on that I use, It does the crafting for you and stuff. It also has stealing protection.
You are welcome to our camp. We are usually generous hosts, but under the circumstances, I hope you understand.
Boy, oh, Marima. It's just when you have a writ quest, though. But it's pretty handy. Of course, I understand.
You have seen, of course. The tribe is weak, and I am soon to return to the sand. Another must fulfill the sacred duty of the Ashaba. That other is you. It has been foreseen.
Me? I have to fulfill the duty of the Ashaba?
Yes.
Hey, Joker, how's it going?
There can be no doubt. The Withered Hand. We have never faced such a threat. But it is our duty to stop them. You must become one of us. You must become an Ashaba. Then, you must stop the Withered Hand.
That's awesome, OMG. Your name OMG, it's Lone. Is that how you say it? That is awesome. I didn't know about that. So it makes it so that you don't auto loot if it's stealing. That's what you're saying, right? That would help a lot. Thank you for telling us about that. I want to look into that. One of us. You must become one of us. You must become an Ashaba. Then you must stop the Withered Hand. How do I become an Ashaba?
There is a ritual. My daughter. I told her the ingredients were for an antidote. But she knows now. They are for your initiation.
Oh.
There's not much time.
Oh no.
Decide. Are you willing to join us to become an Ashaba?
That's why he told her it's his time, and then he's keeping it from his daughter, though. His daughter thinks she's gonna get to cure her daddy, and really he did it for their people, so that I could become an Ashaba and save the tribe. What do I say if I say I want to know more? I must know more. I'm not hesitating, I just want to know more.
But whether you join us or not, defeating the Withered Hand is your destiny. By becoming Ashaba, you are simply fulfilling our duty by doing what you are already destined to do. Nothing further is expected.
Sounds reasonable. I'll join.
Thank you.
Velwyn, hi.
You move a great weight off of the heart of a dying man. The future of our tribe, our honor, depends on you fulfilling our duty and fighting the Withered Hand.
Don't go, Marima. Oh, this is so sad. That makes sense, Noctivita. Yeah, when you take something off a table, auto loot isn't a thing. That's an issue. That's the issue. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Bummer. Still, Lazy Writ Crafter. If it becomes a problem and annoys you enough, it has ceiling protection if you have a writ quest. Just keep that in mind. Never turn to auto loot on an ESO. I didn't for the longest time, then I finally did.
My daughter is not happy right now. She's as stubborn as her mother was. But death will not be stayed. Be assured, though, Initiate, after you complete the trial, she will help you fight the hand, if you wish.
So sometimes the armor on, like, the clothing on characters, it, like, look at how it's, like, perfectly in line with his his arm. Like there's no lip there. There's no edge that comes up. And so I was like, oh, maybe that's a glove. But then you look at his hand and he's like all of the veins and wrinkles. I'm like, looks really weird. I'm sorry I pointed that out. I'm ready to face the trial.
That is good. I believe she is finished.
Oh my god, underscore.
Mixing the potion for your initiation. Speak to her when you are ready to begin the trial. May Tuwaka guide your path, initiate. Always.
Thank you. I'll speak to Talia. The really wrinkly, veiny glove. So I'm not staying. I just got home from work. I've been up since yesterday morning. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you for saying hi, Velwyn. Get some rest, buddy. See you soon. I appreciate you stopping by. Underscore, you can just read the dialogue, right? If you know, that poor dying soul trying so hard with his last bits of energy and breath to say something to you. If it's just too annoying for you, too cumbersome, you can just read it and then skip to the next part. Running on caffeine and I hate at this point. Oh no, was work awful?
Stay back, Wanderer. You are welcome to our camp, but our chief is not entertaining guests.
Wait,
like so many of our
I've already
warriors,
talked to
he
this
is
guy.
poisoned. Only his daughter may disturb his rest.
I think I was already supposed to talk to this guy. King Fahar Ajad sent me. We need to aid the aid of the Ashaba.
The king has waited too long. So many warriors have died.
It's
and
weird that
Marima
this didn't
holds on
go
to
away
life
when
by
I
thread.
skipped it.
We will answer the king's call to the best of our ability, but I fear we can do very little. You should speak to Talia if you haven't already.
I usually don't bother reading it either. Reading is for suckers. No pressure from Thierry.
The great man lies dying over there, and he has put all his faith in you. I hope it is not misplaced. I have finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Whenever you are ready, we can begin the trial.
I just want to give her a big hug.
Very well. Then here it is. Go to the Mikada in the back of the tent and drink.
They said very well to
Be
my hug,
prepared,
yay.
Initiate. The potion will bring on a vision of the past. When the vision is over, you will know what it means to be a Shaba.
Yes, I'm very familiar with visions of the past. Wesson's costumes. It's covering your name. Yes, there is an S at the end. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. The emo explosion covered. I was like, oh, chat. There it is. I didn't see the thing in chat. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Hi, Alaskan Freezer. How are you doing? Okay, but we agreed to this, right? You agreed. You said very well. What? There's no hug? Comfort? No comfort? Fine. I'm over it. Oh, the potion is in the tent. Naturally. No? Oh. Oh, I just needed to, yeah, I gotta hide back here and do it. Okay. Oh, stunned. Ugh, good night. I'm doing great. Thank you, Freezer. No hug? Inferior game. I know, Joker, right? There's probably some kind of emote that's, like, is close to hug that you can earn somehow. It reminds me of, I'm pretty sure it was during Shadowbringers, like the whole freaking quest line. Whoa, this is trippy. Dodger and I were like,
rouse yourself.
Please hug each other in the cutscenes, and they wouldn't. We're like, People were saying it's because it would have been a lot of work to animate all of the different like races hugging each like of the champ, because like we were apart from our friends, and then we like the reunions were like all emotional and they never hugged, and I was like, how can we not hug right now? Oh, is it International Women's Day? I didn't even know that. Thank you, Lunar. I live under a rock. I'm sorry. Happy International Women's Day. Woo! Lunar, how are you? What are you up to? Haven't seen such an emote yet. Oh, sad face Wesens. Why you gotta kill my dreams? Just kidding. Hugging is a learned skill I don't have yet. I want to learn it in game.
Samir, my brother. Finally you stir. Did you drink too deeply from the starry well last night? This is unlike you. Quickly, pull yourself together. You can afford no idle time today.
Slept in. I'm awake. What is going on?
Orwa's mercy. Maybe you took a head bump too. Did you forget about the battle? The regatta will drive these evil elves from our lands for good. I am to fight at your side today, brother. Tell me you still feel up to it.
Of course, I'm always ready for a fight.
Now there is the Samir I know. Sometime you will have to tell me what has befallen on this last night. A story of wildness, I am sure. Come now, though. Our father prepares to address the regatta. He is expecting us.
It's because the same voice actor does it all, underscore. I'm exaggerating a little. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining that. I'm perfectly happy with the voice acting in this game. I love it. I'm so foggy, I have questions. Just for you, underscore.
I'm really starting to worry. Have you been ensorcelled? The year is 853. Our father is King Jacquan, come from old Yakuta to settle here in the Alakir Desert. I hope this is starting to sound familiar.
Ensorcel, enchant, fascinate. Okay, that's what I imagined it was. Shouldn't a prince be afforded a little more respect?
Blade's Edge, I am sorry. You are the crown prince.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that one. I feel bad.
And I was worried. Please tell me you are all right. I have been looking forward to this battle for weeks, but father will not let me fight unless you lead the way.
I had a dream. Something about a tribe called the Ashaba.
Yashaba?
Yashaba. I always do that.
People I do not know. Are they also elves? If we must, we will kill them too. I need you to focus though, Samir. Focus on the battle today. We should hurry to hear Father's speech.
Why must we fight the elves?
Because they do not want us here. Our people came across the sea from old Yakuta to settle here, but these elves, the Koralanya clan, they would drive us from these shores. We are making our stand today, letting them know we are here to stay.
All right, I'm ready.
Praise the gods. It would not be proper if we were not present when Father makes his speech. He is very likely starting to worry about us himself.
Then let us keep him waiting no longer. I thought it was gonna say let us keep him waiting longer, and my eyes were not reading ahead. Oh, thank you for the host, Wessons. Thank you so much.
Regatta, you all know that the elves are outside our walls. These infidels call us barbarians. They would drive us from this land, but what the elves do not know is that Rupka himself guided us to these shores. He decreed that the Alakir would be our home. Today, the infidels will see the strength of the Shahai. Ansi will guide our blades. Today, the sands will run red with elven blood!
Did my admire me emote?
You look strong, Samir. My heart is proud. I believe this will be a day of destiny for you and your brother. If we wish to remain here, we must cleanse the land of these elves' taint.
I'm mature. I'm sure we will be victorious.
Yes, and much of the glory for this victory will go to you and your brother. I send you forth as my champions to slice through the elves' ranks and find their leader. You will cut off the snake's head, and then the body will wither and die.
You want us to go ahead of the soldiers?
Yes, it is a great honor and a great responsibility, but you have proven your valor time and again, Samir. I know you will succeed and clear the way for our people's future. Go now, and go with the gods, my son. You have my blessing.
I will go and fight today in your honor, Father.
I know you will be victorious, my son. May Ansi guide your blade.
Aw.
Give me a moment, Samir. I must make my offering to Onsi. Come to my tent when you are ready to enter the battle.
So, I had a moment where I was like, he said blade. Do I get to... Aw. And it made me think of ESO, or Final Fantasy XIV, where you go into a lot of scenarios where as someone else, and you get to use their abilities. And I was like really excited for a second. But they don't really do that in this game. I think that would be pretty cool. When they put you in these visions, they give you the abilities of like that character. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on.
And then that way, like, you could kind of get a taste of the way the class works. Like, say this guy was a Nightblade or something, you know? I don't play one, so then I would get to try it. And it would give you, like, later skills. That'd be cool. Also, like, mostly for story's sake, you know, because it would feel like more like the story. I'm ready to fight, aka skip everything I possibly can. I'll leave most of them alive, but I'm gonna get to my end goal. It's fine.
Fan out.
Fan out. Oh, well, it's not much of a fan anymore, is it? I wonder if it'll let me feed in here. I have the vampire ability. Nope. Still haven't found, like, a not dead, well, or immortal thing, I should say, to feed on. Since I started back on Daggerfall. And I haven't bothered to, like, go somewhere else. Lazy. It's fine. I'm fine with rank 4. Character's just prettier at rank 3, in my opinion. Good thing Vamp Dad isn't here. At least he hasn't spoken up. Giving me shit. You're pretty the way you are, daughter. Eat a random NPC. Has to be an enemy. That would be cool. They do that sometimes in, which one is that? Lord of the Rings Online for story. Yeah, yeah. I always enjoyed it in Final Fantasy XIV. It always makes me nervous because I'm like, oh no, I don't know what buttons to push. They usually make it, like, easier. Not always. There were some that were actually pretty difficult.
You people are certainly eager.
It's usually easy enough to pick up the abilities. Oh, because there's only like 4 that you need or whatever.
You've already lost. While you charge
Yeah,
in,
I always
you
thought that was
wait
really
for
cool.
mine to kill your-
I think it's a cool feature to add.
Must have gone through the crypt. Quickly, we must stop them.
We must stop them.
I smell death in here, Samir. Gods, look at the walking bones. These elves have no shame.
You start a fight with an NPC once they turn into an enemy? No. There's friendly fire with certain NPCs, right? But not only certain situations. There are certain ones, like, kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong, Aren't there some that are like neutral, so you could technically still hit them? Well, I know there are some neutral creatures, but like NPCs like in towns, for example. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think any of them. Noticing that the guy you're taking the place of is using necromancer abilities. I know, right? Hey, I don't have a bounty, so that's good. Yeah, friendly fire isn't overly common. If you play Bosmer, you can roleplay as a cannibal. What? Playing Aaron. Just thinking of the neutral ones. Yeah, there's certain ones. But like pretty much everything in these zones is undead, is why, or undead or immortal or whatever you want to call them. You know, vampires. Really just vampires. Like Daggerfall is like the quest line of vampires, and so that's like mostly what I've become in contact with. Like, we're fighting against vampires and necromancers. We're fighting against everything I am.
You are too late, Samir. Your father is dead.
Oh, that's right, Aaron.
Some elven necromancer. He turned your father into an abomination.
I forgot about that. Turned your father into an abomination. Oh no, what do you mean?
The necromancer slew your father and then reanimated his
corpse. No.
It is the most terrible thing I have ever seen. He is lost. There is nothing to be done for it.
Can't just abandon him. I have to do something.
Samir, you must not go in there. You would have to strike down your own father. As darkly as these events have transpired, our laws remain sacred. Your father is honored dead. Harm his remains, and you dishonor yourself.
Aneris, how are you? What are you up to today? What's up? Have us flee?
Yes, there is no other choice to be made. I know your father would not want us to abandon our new home here, but he could not have foreseen this. He would not have us break the sacred law. You must not even consider such a thing.
Oh my god. Very sick. Oh no. Oh no, we're kind of sick. I'm sorry. I hope you get better soon. Won't someone free me of these troublesome, slow-talking, dying NPCs? Stretching pupper. Oh, sweet boy. Apollo's not here to say Shadow needs a pillow. What's the sacred law? Think about it.
We should discuss this, Samir. Come with me.
Is he talking about, necromancy in general?
Fate has dealt us a cruel hand, my brother. I agree with you. Father would not want us to flee our home. But do we dishonor ourselves? To kill him would mean exile, but I am willing to do this if you command.
Why would I command you to do this?
Because it is clear that one of us must make this sacrifice. You are in line to become king now. If you strike our father, you would be throwing all of this away. For me, there is not as much at stake. Just speak the command and I will go, brother.
I mean, if I go, you get to be king, right? Just make sure you know what the symptoms are and keep track on Aries. Is it respiratory stuff? If you like struggle to breathe, or you know, look out for yourself. Sacred laws, bros before necros. So much paperwork, not worth it. I have a cold. Okay. Surrender the crown. Struggle to live. Does that count? Hey, Lord Frozen. Oh. Oh. Stop. I don't know what to do. I'll strike him down. It's my duty.
No, no, please. I beseech you to reconsider this decision, Samir. I cannot bear to see you exiled. What will I do? I am not sewn from the same cloth as you and father. I am not meant to be king.
Made up my mind. Don't worry. You'll make a fine king. Oh, I don't know if that was the right decision. Is there a wrong decision? They don't usually let you do that. It's weird when they give you, like, visions from the past and you can make changes or make decisions like that. It's weird.
My son, who failed me.
That was fucking sad.
It is done then? I would not have such courage. In my mind, you are a hero for what you have done.
I was just doing what was right.
No. You deserve to be honored for your actions. But the Vizier says that by law, you must be exiled instead. I don't know what to do.
It is alright, brother. I accept my sentence. Yeah, that makes no sense. He was a necromancer.
Your courage.
I mean, he was
your
undead.
humility.
He was gone.
You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop acting like a child and accept my responsibility. Whatever happens, though, your sacrifice will never be forgotten. I love you, my brother.
Oh my god. The L word came out. And I still don't have a hug emote. Remember in WoW, I thought that being Sylvanas' snitch or not would actually make a difference. Turns out not so much. Yeah, nothing makes... Yeah, I know, nothing makes a difference. I think slight. Oops. Dang it. Spacebar. Slight.
No. Your courage. Your humility. You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop acting like a child
before
and accept my
necros.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, though,
It's
your
slightly
sacrifice
different,
will
yeah.
never be forgotten.
But it doesn't make a real difference, you know?
brother.
Like a big difference. I love you too, Hackmere. And it's alright. True honor need not be named. Oh my gosh. There.
Why, Samir? Why? You have broken the most sacred tradition of the kingdom. Nothing can justify such sacrilege. The law is clear, Samir. Exile. You must leave here now and never return.
We need to add a clause to this law, Mr. Yekta, that says if the king is killed and summoned by a necromancer, he must be slain, and the slayer can be... Yeah, I can't remember the details, Lord Frozen, but it is slightly different. I can't remember. Accept my sentence.
Good. Then there is nothing more for us to discuss. Let us hope your brother learns to listen to my counsel, and to make better decisions than you have.
He will make a fine king. Counsel him well. So friggin' sad. I'm so sad in this game. And the worst part, no hug emote. You're a boy. Boy. Probably have about 15 or so minutes left on stream. Is that a cute little boy? Hello. Your cars want to say hi? Yeah, like I'm still finishing up stream, but yeah, you still get your turn when I'm done. You want your cars to say hi? Come here. Ooh. Show your cars to the blue lights up there. Cars say hi. You didn't nap. You were just playing. What's up with that? Yeah, you were just playing with your cars. Your many, many, many cars. This boy has like 1,000 cars. I don't even know if I'm exaggerating. It's nuts. Don't chew on it. Mwah.
Welcome back. You were gone for longer than I expected. I trust you walked in the steps of Prince Samir of Yath and experienced the events that led to his exile.
I want to say hi.
Yes. Noctivita says hi, JJ.
Hi.
Gump waved. Megan says hi. Noctivita says nice cars. Vroom vroom. Underscore says the blue lights say hi back. Nevla says hi, hype, hi. Mwah. You're just so kissable. You can have some of my water.
Hey, what's that?
They're Katie's erasers that she left in here days ago. They're just sitting on my desk. Got it? Okay. Gotta bite it for the water to come out. You got it? This boy figured out this water bottle. It's when you have to like bite the nozzle and it pinches and opens up the nozzle. And so that it's like leak proof if it tips over with the straw out. And he figured it out when he was like 8 months old or something, maybe less. Probably 6 months old. No, because he didn't drink. They tell you not to give like babies water, to like very much water at a certain point. They just get everything from breast milk or formula or whatever. What? But anyway, he was really young. It was so weird that he could figure it out. I was like, wow. That is Talia at Marima. Yes, he was the first Ashaba.
He was. Samir went on to start a family and a tribe in exile. They wandered the desert as nomads and became known as the Ashaba.
Ashaba, I keep saying it wrong.
Became king and ruled peacefully until
Hi,
years
Jax.
later, when he again faced the threat of necromancers and undead.
What happened? Huh? What's what?
What's that?
It's a lady.
The colony from Yath would have fallen, but Samir led his tribe against the necromancers and their army of risen dead. The Ashaba accepted the dishonor of fighting the dead to save the kingdom. So it has been ever since.
Oh. The dishonor was fighting the dead. But then you could get overrun. Weird. I understand.
You have now witnessed the first sacrifice, and you know that true honor need not be named.
I see.
You are one of us. You are Ashaba. We will recognize you as our sister, and together, we will uphold the sacred duty of our tribe.
To be fair, that's basically a nipple. What is? What did I miss? Kid eats cars. Mom eats kid. Midwinter. I understand why our culture is silly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She may as well have said that. Now you understand why our culture is silly. Joker says hi, little dude. Figure out what's going on because I think Daddy may or may not have just stated that he's going to take Katie to the grocery store, which means JJ's gonna want to go, which means if that happens, there's a slight possibility I will stream longer. I'm really tempted to do the next part of this quest. I wish I knew how long it was. Then my initiation is complete.
Yes. The words have been spoken. Normally, my father would conduct a
nipple
small
car. So is that what? Okay.
Words, but his spirit moved on while you were unconscious. His last request was that you and I would destroy the withered hand.
Oh my goodness.
There is little we can do to help our fellow Ashaba here now. So
285.
what we should do as my father wished. We should dedicate ourselves to destroying the withered hand. They killed my father. I will enjoy the opportunity to even the score.
Where do we start?
There is a place to the northeast, a sacred place called Tuwaka's Throne. It is a place of quiet and of honor. Many, many heroes have been laid to rest there. I worry what would happen if the withered hand were to go there.
She's not dying, but she talks pretty slow. Underscore. How do you feel about her? Real talk here. Yeah, voice to text is actually like, it's great for, you know, translating for people, and it's great for if you can't use volume. But I think my favorite part about it is when it messes up. Some really good stuff happens. Let's go to Tuaka's throne then.
I must see to the consecration of my father's remains. It would be disrespectful to do otherwise. Go on to Tuaka's throne. Look for an Ashaba named Ramati. I know these sands well. I will catch up with you soon enough.
I will go on to Tuaka's throne then. I already said that. Oh, it's all the way over there. Plus N. Is that part of the Cadwell Gold? Tuaka's throne. Tuaka's throne. Oh, is this started but not finished? Why is this white? This one has the check mark and is like a goldish, beige, whatever. These ones are gray. I want that sky shard and lore book. Uh-oh. Really sad stuff is happening. So Katie's telling JJ he can't go to the store and he's crying while putting on his shoes. Let me go find out what Ed wants me to do about the situation. If he wants to take them both. Later, Midwinter! It sounds like someone hit their enrage timer. Yeah, he didn't take a nap. He was playing the whole time. I'll be right back though, guys. I'm gonna figure out what the sitch is with the fam and we'll figure out what's going on. And we'll see if we get to stream longer, if we have to wrap up now. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'll be back.
Just keep breathing.
Prices have never been better.
Am I dying?
Somebody.
Will I see tomorrow? Feel so faint.
Oh, I haven't the strength.
Yo guys, we got a little bit more time. Make everybody hide. Hey, I lost 7 people. I'm just kidding. The kids both went with Daddy to the store. Because JJ was like, "You're going somewhere?" Oh. Let me just get my shoes. Then, of course, Katie, the reason he was crying was Katie was like, "No, JJ, you're not going." Because she always finds some reason to make him get upset. It's, like, really irritating. So, yeah, anyway. So I kind of want to get that sky shard. I mean, I really want to get that sky shard. But I also don't want to get sidetracked by the side quests there. We're doing those after we get Cadwell Gold at some point. So we're not going to go up there for that sky shard yet. Free baseball? What? Your screens need updating to the century. They do. They do, just the doctor. I did not stream in another century, just to make that clear. But yes, I know what you mean. Those are all games I have played. It's been a while. I've been wanting to update the BRB screen. I don't even think I have... Oh, wait. I don't have video editing software on this machine right now, I don't think. Maybe I do. Anyway, so I'd have to reinstall, you know, to like make that a thing. And it takes a lot of time to do. I'd like to just cheese it. I don't have the, so Sebastian, who you see in chat sometimes, made that for me. And so I don't have like a raw file where I can just like pop this video out, put this video in. I don't have the, what do you call it? It would be like a Premiere file if you use Premiere, I guess, or whatever, but So it'd be quite a bit of work, and I just haven't done it. I want to. Donuts, hey, thank you for following. I don't even think I have ESO in it, which is sad. It's that old.
This is not good. Not good at all. I've killed a skeleton or two in my day, but this is worse than that. We are going to need more Ashaba.
I am one of your tribe. I am Ashaba.
You? I'm pretty good with faces, but I don't know yours. You must have just joined then.
Ah, thanks, Donuts.
By the way, welcome to the tribe. It's good that you're here.
Yeah, a little bit, Neblos. I love this game too. How long have you played, Donuts? I know, I want donuts now. Comes. Yeah, I'm here to help.
Understand why I am concerned? Some of the greatest heroes in history are buried here. Kings, queens, legendary warriors. If they've risen, it is Ashaba duty to kill them, and that's not going to be easy.
What can I do to help?
There is. I maintain vigil here to ensure that certain ancient heroes, let's just say, if they're raised, that's a problem. With what's happened here, I need someone to check their graves. If they're up and about, they need to be put down.
I can check their graves.
Thank you.
Nice,
This
Donuts.
is no small thing, I ask, and I appreciate you stepping up. The 3 graves I need you to check.
Underscore.
Rina, Yokita Razul, and Queen Afsar. They changed the course of history. They deserve to rest now.
Aw.
I'll mark the graves' locations on your map. I'd go with you, but I have to watch and ensure they don't slip by. There are other Ashaba who can join you, though. You want one skilled in swordplay, or one who's adept at restoration magic?
Swordplay, please.
Very smart. I've rarely seen her equal with a blade. Let her keep the heroes occupied, and perhaps you can use magic to send them back to the sand.
One way or another, they will be dead.
There are many heroes buried here, to be sure. But these 3 are the ones Ashaba scholars are most concerned about. They were extremely powerful in life, and scholars fear they could be extremely dangerous in death.
Who is Armiger? Rina.
Rina was an armiger in the Order of Diana, who died in the final days of the siege of Orsinium. She was born in the siege camp there and spent her entire 26 years fighting the orcs. They say it was her sacrifice that brought us victory.
Oh my god, Sega, no. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. What is Yokita Razul famous for?
Razul fought alongside Divad Hunding, leading the regatta to conquer Alakir. When the Natotambu and the Yokud nobility came later, Razul made himself Yokita to cement the power of the regatta. Some call him the first forebear.
Afsar was queen of Alakir?
Yes, she seized the throne the ancient way. Late in the First Era, the king died with no heir and the nobles squabbled over the throne. Afsar solidified her rule by killing the opposition. Despite its bloody start, her reign was very peaceful.
Megon, I use its Naked brand, Euro Gold is what it's called. The one out of all the ones I've used that tastes the most like a cigarette, and that's what I need. I am a hopeless cigarette addict without it. Gross. You know that one? I love it. I've gone through a lot of tobacco flavors, and a lot of them are too sweet. This one is not. I don't like any sweetness. Ugh. No judgments, but I don't like sweetness in my e-juice. Yeah, I started getting it from, I assume they only send to the West Coast because it's called West Coast Vape Supply. And it's way cheaper there than it is at the shops near me. As much as I'd love to support my local shops, I've spent quite a bit of money there already, and I've started buying online in bulk for free shipping, and it's so much cheaper. It's like half the price. Anyway. Underscore, do you mean like, am I lowering the dosage over time, or? I'm not really, I've kind of been stuck at 0.6 or whatever it is, 0.6%, I can't remember how it works. I went as low as I could where I still get what I usually like want from it, which is mostly just the throat hit. Like, I know I'm somewhat addicted to the nicotine too, but yeah. You're on 3? Nice. 3%. I think it was decimal. Oh, that's the milligram. It's 0.6 milligrams or whatever. Is that? 6 milligrams, it says. Maybe I was wrong. I thought there was a decimal in there. Tapering. I tapered from like a really high 12 or 10 or some crap down to 6 and just kind of stuck there. I was trying to think. My mom stopped smoking for Mother's Day. Just cold turkey stopped. Hard, yeah. It is. I try not to let it get to me that, you know, I know some people like judge me for doing it, but I'm like, you know, I don't, it's me. That's what I do. Deal with it. But every time I've quit, I like end up smoking cigarettes eventually, which they're disgusting, so I don't end up getting addicted, but then I end up, you know, just relapsing, and I just thought, you know what, for now I'm just gonna not think about quitting and just be glad that it's not nearly as bad for me. Yeah, Canada Yeti. Yeah, I got a little extra time today because Ed took the kids to the grocery store. Throat's dry. The air is dry right now. Yeah, I used to cough up a lung like every day. I mean, not really, literally, obviously, but I used to cough. Oh no, I didn't get the laser. I told myself I was gonna do that. After the Sega. Laser, 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 laser. I really want to try it. Laser, laser, laser. Would have been fun to use. Is it more of an AoE ability though? It's like it's just been like rolling his eyes like, hey, try the laser. Soul magic. Wait, wasn't it in Soul Magic? The ultimate? While channeling this ability, gain immunity. Is this it? Full strike? I thought it was the
Keep your weapons sharp.
Soul Magic. Yeah, we're talking about smoking. Megan asked what vape juice I used. So then we started talking about, you know, milligram, all of that. Doesn't like look like it's a laser from the description, so I just want to make sure this is what you're talking about. Yeah, how are you, Canada Yeti? Basic form is a single target. Oh, you morph it. Okay. They morph into a more powerful version. A version with AoE finish. Oh no, I have to level it. Spoopy. Oops. What's the... Okay. Let's put it here and we'll try to remember to use it and level it up. I don't want to lose my Bone Colossus because it's awesome. Oh, I see. So I need to level it up to get to... It like it can turn into a laser? Is that what it is? I'll morph to a laser later? Wait. Wait. How do you level it? Do you level it from using it, or do you level it from it being on your bar? Because it won't get much XP if it's passive. Oh my god. If you don't have it on the bar that's active at the time, right? Try something here. I feel like someone told me that before. Try this. Oh, that was not worth it. Thing is only Dunhill Double is the only cigarette I like. Oh, really? Straight up beam attack is an execution move. Make sure something dies. Before I use it? Or make sure something dies from it? Didn't turn out good in the air fryer. Too crispy. Aw, bummer, Aaron. Holy crap, how big of an air fryer? Oh, it was probably just a couple pieces left over or whatever. I was like, how big is your air fryer that you're making pizza? Was it left over? Or is your air fryer big enough for a freaking pizza? I guess if it's like a personal pizza. I don't know what I'm talking about. Level up just being in the slot. Okay, but it has to be an active bar, I think, right? Yeah, I think. Like if it's on my alternate bar. Like if I don't have that weapon equipped. I don't think it does, right? Oh, a small frozen pizza. Gotcha. Do you think maybe it wouldn't be so crispy if you just did it less time? Or would it not be done then? I wonder, Aaron. That's good to know, though. Active bar. Okay. I wonder if one of the, like... Should I use it on... I was gonna say... Sorry, I'm just gonna kill this and then talk. Oops. Well, that happened. Oh my goodness. I wonder if the, like, cauliflower or cheese crusts would come out good in that. In the air fryer. Cook in the regular oven. Yeah, oven's perfect for that. It's a good experiment though, right? So I should only use this, I'm gonna call it laser for AoE, right? Or should I use it on like big beds? To make sure something dies. Never be called Deadly Laser officially, no matter how cool that would be. I'm not clear on what execution ability, make sure something dies, means. Torn between two possible meanings. Is it if something dies in the group of mobs that I'm fighting? Like, it does more damage to the others? Is that how it works? Down below me? Apparently. I've been misled. By myself. Big ads, medium bads. Oh boy. In combat with anything? Whoever you think would look better as ashes. Lots of damage in a short amount of time. Okay, cool. I just got over a cold and now both of my parents are sick. Mom's taking off work tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Aaron, that sucks. So hard not to catch it within your household.
There's no need for me to ask whether the heroes had been raised when you found them. I only need to know, are they now at rest?
I'm glad you're better at least, Aaron. Kind of a PvP word. Execution is something you do to keep someone else from healing up when they are low. Oh, I got you. Okay. Got a high priority target, then I would think. Okay. Yeah, doctor. Yes, they are dead.
Then you fulfilled the duty of the Ashaba here, and saved me a dung heap of trouble. As we Ashaba always say, true honor need not be named. I hope we cross paths again.
Awesome. Master Adventurer. That's not the right button. Okay, so this is started but not completed. Is that what that's saying? Okay, down the path. I think it was even already there. I don't know. Adventurer.
They will pay for what Satakar's wrath, Wayfarer. Unless you want to wade through an army of undead, go no further.
Oh.
These dogs, the Withered Hand. They seized control of Tuwaka's throne, and now they are raising the consecrated dead. How is this even possible?
Because they stole the wards?
The Anse wards. Stolen. There is no way. The Impervious Vault. How? This does explain how they raise the consecrated dead, though. It also explains why Tuwaka is so angry. He speaks to me. He says the temple must be cleansed, and now.
How do we cleanse it?
Oh, Tuwaka will do the cleansing. We must only clear the way. If you will help me light the sacred braziers, Tuwaka will send his breath to help us destroy the Withered Hand and return the dead to the sand.
I will do that.
For each direction the wind blows, there is a brazier. Light the first 3 and meet me at the west brazier. I will light that one.
This
Then
is familiar.
we will light the central brazier together and soon see Uwafa and his Withered Hand destroyed.
What exactly will Tuwaka breathe to? Oh,
we do not know.
What will his breath do?
There is no record of these defenses ever being used. All I can recall is reading that it is supposed to help cleanse the temple and return the dead to their rest.
Tell me more about
Certainty is part of the fun, though, right?
the temple. Right.
Tuwaka is the caretaker of the far shores. We will all visit him one day. The throne is the final resting place of our honored ancestors. Our heroes have been buried here for centuries. It is terrible that their rest has been disturbed.
How do you know Uwafa? Uwafa?
This man is very dangerous. He is the leader of these Withered Hand dogs. He offered me the chance to leave peacefully. I wanted to protect my fellow priests, but we could not surrender Tuwaka's sacred ground without a fight.
Nighttime. Yay, mats! Oh, I just mounted. Ooh, that's a lot of light for that little fire. Whoa, I like bounced. Hey Mew Mew, how are you doing? Guaranteed to find crafting mats if you mount. Oh yeah? Whoa! That was great. was lovely. A silly thing to use it on, but I couldn't help myself because it snuck up on me, caught me off guard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trying to avoid combat and failing. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Hit everything so that it resets. Ah! It's so messed up how they like do damage to you until you reset it. It's like a penalty for like skipping mobs. They're like, hee, we're gonna make it a pain in the ass. 18 weeks prego and feeling fat. Oh man. Oh shit. Something's shooting at me. Something's shooting at me. Aw, Mew Mew. I know the feels, but you're beautiful. It's gonna be fine. I've been well, thank you. Hope everything's going well with the pregnancy. So that was very unfair, and I'm just gonna leave now. Oh. Whatever I'm looking for to discover, I don't think is up here. I think it's down below. So we're gonna pull a Teary. Oh! Really glad that little ledge was there. Ooh, a camp to loot. There's really nothing here. Oh, backpack. Banner. Ooh.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Oh, Doctor! Thank you so much for gifting us sub to Mew Mew. Exactly, Aaron. Aw, well said. Aw, thank you, Doctor. Uh-oh. Karma's a bitch. I think I was supposed to be there. Son of a biscuit. One of these days, somebody's gonna come into my chat named Karma. Very offended. That I assumed one of their parents was a biscuit maker. I don't usually say that. I usually just say bitch. My curse words. Then if I find something funny, I can try to use it in front of the kids instead of the real thing. What people normally say. Remember, Dula Chai is fat and the fans love her. She's wonderful. No hating on people or animals that are fat. All good. Okay. Teary, think you done hecked up. There's like a path up here, but I don't think it's... Oh. You done hecked up, Teary, trying to skip stuff. Yeah, well this is spoopy. Okay, we're gonna go around. Damn it. I wanted to get the... Oh my god, bye. Karma has entered the chat. Maybe I can get there up here? I think I jumped down to this. It was the eyeball I wanted to discover, and now I can't get back up. Okay. I could just make it easy on myself and port to somebody in Alakir. Counselor at a university. I have a new student named Mickey. I've almost messed up twice and said, "Hey, Mickey." Caught myself just in time. How do you like that, Gumps? How do you like this? Counseling at a university. What about me? The Great Karma? I've never heard this verse before. Hey Mickey, you're so fun. That's awesome. Hey Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey. Hey Mickey. Yeah. Here we go again. Uh-oh. This is not the right way. Oh no, the terrible adventures of tyranny. I'm gonna die up here. Gonna be terrible. And swift! It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that was the wrong ultimate, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I did it. Aiming is hard. So this is what sometimes happens when you're trying to skip everything. Just so you guys... The risks... Sometimes sucks until you go to graduation. Been doing it for 11 years now. Wow, that's awesome. Go to the other side. That's what I did wrong. I went to the wrong side. I'm just gonna fight some stuff instead of be crazy. I don't have an ultimate right now. Dumbest question ever, but is tyranny supposed to be like tyranny? I mean, it's not supposed to, like, bring up the meaning, but that's how it's pronounced. I know it's weird. I have a weird name. There are minor regrets for having the name, just because I feel like it's confusing for people. People usually try to avoid saying the word tyranny because they're like, is that really what your name is? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. This place is confusing me. Let's try this way again. I know. It's ridiculous. I thought that way was going to lead there. But anyway, it's not supposed to, like, mean that. But yes, it sounds like that. Things perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine. Thank you. All right. Yep. Oh, this way should bring me there. This way, this way, this way. Woo! Progress.
Circle around.
Nope, you dead. No circling for you. Yep. Bowling Jesus man? Wow, why was that last brazier so hard for me? I don't understand. Oh! We ain't done yet. Ow! I did not block. I should have blocked. Totally tried to dodge roll and it did not. It did not. Ever seen the Big Lebowski? Yes. But if you were to quote it, there'd be about a 45% chance I wouldn't quite recall the scene because my memory's awful. I'm so annoyed with that part of my brain. I can't even express to you. My memory bank is very, very small. Like that whole area aggro do, yep. I do stuff like that all the time. I like to skip. I like to get to the good stuff. And sometimes it gets me in trouble. Great movie, but in the movie I'm pretty sure they say that the Jesus guy is a pedo, so... Oh. Oh, the Bowling Jesus Man is from that? Yeah, see, I don't even remember that. Looks as though you have a Dolmen quest. I do. Fighters Club Daily. The Fighters Club? Yeah. And I just have it. There. I will not be swayed from the main lines. Even for like a fast daily. Hi.
You have done well, Wayfarer. Tuwaka is pleased.
You going to cleanse the temple now? No. 20 bucks as he says, wait, one more thing.
Very soon. It is like Tuwaka is taking in the air and preparing to send his breath. The withered hand here will soon crumble, and the particles will drift away like sand in the wind.
I hope the first rule in this game is sit on the dailies for months, Sega.
Tuwaka says you will have the pleasure of killing this Uwafa. With his help, of course. First, you must light the final brazier over there. Then, Tuwaka's breath will come.
Then how do I get to Uwafa?
Uwafa has sealed himself inside the sanctum with my priests. I fear for them, but Tuwaka will help us. He will unseal the doors. Then you can go in and kill this necromancer bastard.
Ooh.
Are you ready to witness the power of a god, my friend?
Hating words.
Go now, and light the final brazier. Do not fear the power of Tuwaka. You and I, we are his champions in this.
What about the Ansei wards?
Oh, yes. We cannot forget those. If this Uwafa has them, we will soon get them back. Even with the Ansei wards, Uwafa is no match for the strength of a god.
I heard even with Beyonce wards. Do you know the history of the wards? Oh my goodness.
Of course. All priests of Tuwaka know such things. The wards were forged when 3 Ansei gave their lives to channel their spirits into their blades. They did this so that the wards would protect the consecrated dead.
So how is Uwafa raising the consecrated dead?
In the hands
Uwafa
of
has the
these
wards.
necromancers, the strength of the Ansei wards is much weakened.
Yeah.
With some magics, they might even be able to pervert the ward's power for terrible ends. It is good that we will soon have them back.
I know, Doctor. Beyonce awards. Yeah, pretty close to that. Aggro's weird in this game. It's awesome. I love it, actually.
Oh, great Tuwaka, keeper of souls, hear the prayer of your humble servant. Your sacred grounds have been defiled. The rest of our ancestors have been disturbed. I ask you to send your sacred breath to cleanse the temple and give us your blessing to destroy the defiler. He has given his blessing. Go into the inner sanctum and kill Uwafa.
On it. Lyris is streaming, you guys. I was scouting ahead to see who I can raid in a little bit. Lyris is streaming, and I think Lyris is home. Gracefully Lyris, sorry. I call her Grace sometimes, and sometimes Lyris because of the name. But Grace is back from being on tour, it looks like, because face cam is up. Might have to raid Grace after this. Lovely streamer.
Die!
I love that.
Rise and fight!
Good call, Sega. Good call. That was good. Beyonce is a necromancer, that's why she never gets old. Triple threat, singer, dancer, necromancer. Yeah. Anse Raden Swad.
Thank you. The
What,
corruption in
Megan?
my ward is gone. But the other wards, you must find them.
I got you, Megan. So we got one ward, of course. So the quest person was like, if Uwatha has the wards, we must get them, or whatever he said after that. And I was like, oh, could it be that one baddie will have all 3 of the wards that we need? Silly Teary for even thinking there was a 1% chance of that. All that, so many nicknames, I love it. I know, it's great. That beam is great. Thank you for pushing me to use it.
Proud. Tuwaka says that you smote this Uwafa mightily. You recovered the ward of Anse Radan as well. The temple is restored, and Alakir is safer. Tuwaka is pleased.
Good. It's 6:09. Wonder if I should. We'll see what happens. What about the other Anse wards?
Tuwaka says you should not worry. He says
Hey,
you will
Toxic,
find
how are
them.
you?
I can watch over the ward of Anse Radan for now. Tuwaka has much faith in you, my friend. He wants me to give you this.
Dragon Ball references, yeah.
Should be honored.
Groinkeeper Queef.
I do not know where the other Anse wards have been taken, but Tuwaka tells me that you must go east, my friend. He says that is the next step on your journey.
I will go east, but can you tell me... Can he tell you anything more specific?
Tuwaka is quiet now. He is not worried about you. He is more worried about me getting the temple cleaned up. I have a suggestion, though. I think you should start your search in the city of Bergama.
Bergama. Oh, I'm so sorry, Toxic. That sounds awful. Get through it. Hearts and hugs, my friend. Why Bergama?
There is a great scholar in Bergama. Her name is Zore. She knows much about the Anse wards. She may have the answers we seek. Wherever you go, Tuwaka will be with you.
Aw.
That I am certain.
I will speak to Zore. Okay. Did an area. Real quick, I want to see if... Yes. So the other 2 wards are these, I think. I was like, oh no, are the wards all one? No, because you're leaving the area, Thierry. So apparently I started this? Is that why it's white? It's so weird. Why would I start, like, I don't have a quest that's leading me to do anything else. This place. Bergama. I have the shrine there, so I don't really need to go there to, like, get the shrine like I like to do, which usually throws me off. 39th surgery in 4 years. Toxic. Trouble, I'm sorry you have to go through that. Aww. A lot of Hammerfell stuff. Hammerfell? You Daggerfall? Are you using voice to text or am I crazy? What's Hammerfell? Tried everything under the sun. Medwise to help stop or even slow my disorder. Nothing works. Look, I'm gonna sound like a real freak to some of you, but I wonder if there are any essential oils that would help. Have you been to a nature path? When it comes to skin, I feel like in so many ways, like there are so many things that natural remedies tend to like trump like conventional medicine. I'm not against conventional medicine. I have things I like from like both, you know, conventional and natural medicine. You know, things that I like totally get and feel like are good. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in any way trained in that way, but like just the research that my mom has done and that I've done. That's how I feel about it. I just wonder if you've walked that path yet. Hammerfell is the Redguard lands. Oh, I got you. I gotcha. But like, how do we know that? I don't remember anybody talking about Hammerfell. My brother is calling me. Hang on just a second. Sorry, guys. I should have, honestly, probably just wrapped up stream and called him back. I'm just sitting here on the phone while you guys are just chilling, like, on Terry. But yeah, we're talking about some meh things. But Terry increased the point cost. Feel bad. Catch up on chat. So we're basically just chatting, I think, until I wrap up stream. I just want a few minutes to chillax and let me catch up. Then I'll raid somebody, and then I'll be back later. Surgeon has said Western medicine has failed me. Aww. ESA are a lot more likely to say what state, city we know someone from than the entire country. I gotcha. Yeah. I just don't see it anywhere, hear about it, you know? And so I didn't know how a player knows that it's Hammerfell. Toxic, don't give up. Yes, I second that, Megan. Solution will come sooner than you think. Uh-oh. They're home. They're home! Ah! Failure is not the falling down, it's the staying down. Yes! Basically, just don't lose hope. Yep. I would have Tiffany tell the same thing, but... increase the points. I will get my waifu back. Alright, maybe I'll just have to lower it, because the skill is too much for me. Let's raid Gracefully Lyris, because I've missed Grace. Grace is back from tour. I've missed Grace's stream so much. And anybody who has not been to Grace's streams, here will get to meet everyone there. It's a great channel. Very knowledgeable in ESO, very good player. Has taught me quite a few things about add-ons, dungeons, trials, etc., which that stuff I haven't used yet, of course, but very knowledgeable. Great with new players, if you have any questions. Very, very cool stream. I highly recommend following Grace, but see for yourself. Does really cool giveaways too. Definitely an added perk. Tends to give away crates a lot, which is really cool. Added bonus. Bad spots laying on my back is killing me, so I haven't been on my laptop. Aww. I'm sorry, Toxic. I hope you get better. I'll be thinking of you. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my stream or watching from a host and you enjoyed, please drop me a follow. It helps me out so much. Follow on Twitter, join the Discord, Instagrams, all the social medias, pick your faves, and help me raid Gracefully Lyris. I'll be back in about 3 hours. We'll start with WoW. We'll see what guildies need, do some things, and
now?
we might. Yes, you can in just a minute. And then we will possibly switch to ESO if I don't have, you know, the time booked up with doing things with guildies in WoW. So we might have some more ESO time later. Might be able to do some more, get some more wards in Alakir Desert. Thank you guys so much. Copy paste some spam if you want to go easy mode. Pupper is mine. Mercy is generic. And then Octavita made the Pride Wings versions for you guys. If you have the Pride Wings unlocked, feel free to use that.
We got rice and soba, and I can't tell you the secret.
Oh, there's a secret thing you got? Oh boy. Can't tell you the secret, what we got at the store, Mom. Pretty much happens always. Okay, in a sec, I'm finishing stream. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate the great conversations, and just your presence today, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Join in on the raid. You can use your favorite emotes, or you can grab the spam that works for you. Make sure you have the emotes that are in there. And, yeah. I love you all so much. You want to say bye? You want to say bye with me? Okay. No? Okay. Alright. Raid, Grace, I hope to see you guys tonight, 3 hours from now, 9:15 p.m. Pacific time. See you guys then, or at least very soon. Schedule's pretty much the same every day. Love you all. Take care. Bye!